Fast Milk gives us the tools to provide high quality standard of milk, making sure our equipment is all well taken care of, make sure that those animals are housed and cared for appropriately. They continue to push us with their standards to make sure that it just gets better and better.
Welcome back into the Moose Jaw Event Center, where the Warriors suffer a 5-1 loss to the Brandon Wheat Kings here tonight. Score a little bit not indicative of the game. Warriors were down 2-1, pulled the goalie, gave up a couple of empty net goals, and then a late breakdown for a third goal there in the final minute and 11 seconds. Allow Red Deer to score 3 in that final minute and 11 and give them the 5-1 victory here in downtown Moose Jaw tonight. It was a hard-fought game. Red Deer made the Warriors work for all their chances. Moose Jaw did have a lot of chances, but couldn't find a way to put that into the back of the net, falling to the Red Deer Rebels here tonight. We have plenty to go over here on the post-game show. We'll hopefully catch up with Warriors head coach Mark O'Leary in a little bit. We'll also have your Connexus save of the night and the 3 stars of the game. But we'll start with the game scoring summary, and it was a tight one through the first 40 minutes with only one goal. That came in the first period when Dwayne Jean Jr. scored his second of the season at 13-15. It was a 3-on-1 break, and Dwayne Jean Jr. was able to put it into the back of the net at the side of the net to get the scoring started here in this one. Made it 1-0 for the Red Deer Rebels, and that's how the score would stay until the minute 59 mark of the third period. Jagger Furcus set up by Denton Matejchuk for his 25th of the season. That comes just a minute and 59 seconds into that second period. Den Matejchuk extends his point streak to 22 games, the most in the Western Hockey League. He has 34 points over the course of that stretch, and Jagger Furcus hits the 25-goal plateau here and the 50-point plateau as well in the process. So that made it 1-1, but the Rebels were able to strike back. Franzik Formanek gets his 6th of the season at 10-15. That ended up being the game-winning goal. Warriors pressed, had some great chances after that, but couldn't find a way to push it over the line. Talon Bridgley gets his 9th of the season into an empty net at 18:49. Then Kai Uchas fires one into an empty net for his 17th at 19:23. And then finally, Evan Smith gets his 2nd of the season at 19:37. A little bit of a breakdown from the Warriors, and he's able to go top shelf on Jackson Unger for his 2nd of the season, making it a 5-1 final in favor of the Red Deer Rebels. Shots in this hockey game, 9-7 in that third period in favor of Red Deer. They ended up 28-22 in favor of Red Deer on the night, as they not a ton of shots in this game, but a lot of quality scoring chances on both sides. Red Deer goes 0 for 4 on the power play, while Moose Jaw finishes 0 for 3 on the night. And that does it for the game scoring summary. Warriors falling 5-1 to the Red Deer Rebels. Let's take a look at the 3 stars of the hockey game. Your third star was Jagger Furcus with a goal, his 25th of the season. That was the game-tying goal until Franzik Formanek got his 6th of the season at 10-15 to make it the game-winning goal for the second star here tonight for Formanek. And then Chase Witzke is the first star with 21 saves on the night. He made some very big ones. Go back to that one in the second period. A highlight reel save for Woodsky, and he is your first star tonight. It's not a ton of saves with only 21, but he was sharp and had to make some big stops for the Red Deer Rebels, and he is your first star of the night here tonight for Red Deer. Let's continue. Let's take a look at the Connexus save of the night. It was a stop by Jackson Unger in the second period. A nice little poke check on the charging Rebel who came off the boards there. Great little poke check there from Jackson Unger, and then covering that one up. Jackson Unger didn't have to be stellar, but he made some key saves as well, and this was one of them in that second period. Nice little break towards the net for the Rebels player, and he pokes it away and then covers it up for the face-off for his team. So Jackson Unger with the Connexus save of the night here tonight. We'll take a quick break. We'll hopefully hear from Warriors head coach Marc O'Leary when we come back next. We'll also have the out-of-town scoreboard. That's next on IKS Media Warriors Live.
Hit the road, Sask, and always come back to see more and more and more and more. Hit the road, Sask, and always come back to see more. Hit the road, Sask, and always come back to see more and more and more and more. Hit the road, Sask, and always come back to see more. And more and more and more.
Sorry, did you say he's not in? Okay.
And more and more and more and more and more and more and more. Yeah!
Welcome back into the Moose Jaw Event Center as we continue to make our way through the Warriors' 5-1 loss to the Red Deer Rebels here tonight. Let's head down to the Warriors' locker room where I'm being joined by head coach Marc O'Leary after tonight's game. And, Coach, this was a game where you guys had a lot of chances and could have probably, been a little bit of a different outcome here tonight, but just couldn't find a way to push that puck over the line. I guess your thoughts on tonight's game?
Yeah, very winnable game. I thought, the first period was one of our worst in a long time, but I thought as the second period went on, we seemed to find our legs with a penalty kill, and really we had enough scoring chances to win the game. We didn't give up a whole lot coming back the other way, and just really disappointing way to lose a game. The game-winning goal, we had momentum and missed assignment, and it's in the back of the net. But we have to learn from these moments in terms of being prepared to play, and we can't take shifts off. We need to be prepared, and one or two bad shifts cost us the night.
What was the biggest adjustment coming out of the first period that you felt allowed you guys to get to your game?
Urgency. I thought we watched the first period. We talk about having two guys on the puck before they do, and I thought they won those races in both ends. We were slow to check. I thought we were in good places. We had depth for the most part, aside from the goal against. But we're in good places. But again, if you're just standing there, you're not going to get the job done. And I thought as the game went on, we a little bit more urgent to make a difference. And like you said, we had enough scoring chances to win the game, and we didn't capitalize.
Is this going to be a case of just kind of have a short memory as you guys get ready to go to PA on Friday, and try to just forget about this one as soon as possible, because the team has been playing some pretty consistent hockey as of late?
Yeah, we'll have some honest video and evaluation tomorrow morning, that's for sure. But after that, for sure, we need to turn the page. We have two real big games coming up here on Friday and Saturday, and we'll need better starts for sure. But we just need to be prepared when the big moments come. You never know when that's going to be, whether it's early in the game or late. But when you're on the ice, we need to be prepared to do things right and do it hard.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us, and good luck on Friday against the Brandon Wheat Kings.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks to Warriors head coach Mark O'Leary for joining us here on the post-game show. We'll wrap up the night by taking a look at the Sask Lottery's out-of-town scoreboard. Just one other game in the WHL tonight. It's a tight one in Calgary. Calgary was up 2-0 in this game. Swift Current has battled their way back. A couple of goals from Caleb Wyrostock, and Eager has the other one, and they are up 3-2 now late in the second period of that game. So you can go to WHL.ca or WHL Live, flip over after the post-game show and check out the action there in Calgary. In the NHL, 4 games on the schedule tonight. We'll quickly run through those. The Panthers pick up a 5-4 win over the Stars. Lightning knock off the Penguins 3-1. The Blues are up 3-2 on the Golden Knights. That game midway through the second period. And late in the first period, the Oilers rolling against the Carolina Hurricanes, up 4-0 in that game. That game's late in the first period there in Edmonton. So you can get all the scores at WHL.ca and NHL.com after all the night's action. Warriors falling in this one. It's a score that's not very indicative of the game, falling 5-1 to the Red Deer Rebels. Moose Jaw will be back in action on Friday in Brandon to take on the Wheat Kings, and then back home for Teddy Bear Toss Night on Saturday. You can get tickets for that game at MJWarriors.ca as the Warriors will take on the Saskatoon Blades here in downtown Moose Jaw. Always a great night as the Warriors will flood the ice with some teddy bears after they score their first goal against Saskatoon on Saturday. So get your tickets for that game. Thank you for tuning in tonight here on IKS Media Warriors Live. Warriors falling 5-1 here to the Red Deer Rebels on IKS Media Warriors Live.